So, CJ fucking accidentally shut off his computer with the power button like a dumb shit.
Yeah, I was trying to pull his controller.
We had a really funny bit, and CJ ruined it.
But in case you don't know who we are, I'm CJ.
And I just wasted a battery because I fat-fingered the button.
And this is Double Decker Duo.
I'm so pissed. This is hard mode.
Welcome back to Outlast. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was there before, CJ.
Was he?
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention. I was busy turning the PC off.
Yeah, well, you know what I was busy doing? Forgetting about the timer.
Playing a horror game? A horror game, not a horror game. Whenever I ask people to pronounce it differently, they say horror like scary stuff is horror instead of whore.
This was the bit that you missed when CJ accidentally...
I didn't got to this part yet.
Turned off the PC. Is there something, like, going over here? Apparently not. Is this where I'm supposed to go?
Maybe it's a whore.
Should I not go this way?
I don't know.
Hey, you want to unplug and plug my controller back in? It's funny because that was in the intro of the last episode, too!
I'm not doing that again.
Thank you for not turning off the fucking PC. That was why you turned it off, too.
Yep. I'm not doing that again.
Oh, it's locked.
It's locked. It's locked. Just twist the lock. It'll break.
It's glocked.
You know how easy it is to break padlocks?
It's not even that, but, like, they're super easy to just unlock in general. Have you seen that fucking dude who, like, takes a branded locksmith? Takes a branded lock and, like, uses, like, a piece of plastic, like a shaped piece of plastic, sticks it in, and then pulls out the fucking thing?
Yeah, that's how I get into Andrew's house.
Really?
Yeah, I just use a credit card.
That's
pushes deadbolt up.
Kind of fucked up.
Well,
Docs Andrew, what's his address?
Well, he won't give me a key, so.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
I'm not letting people know he's in Alabama.
Yeah, good job.
His sister has enough issues with her new baby.
I want to let you guys know that those are both related sentences.
That I shouldn't let people know he's from Alabama, and
that his sister has a baby. Oh.
A new baby. Not to be confused with their old baby. Who's not actually a baby anymore, they're just a person.
Is this...
Because when people grow up, they stop being babies and they're just people.
There's gotta be a battery around here somewhere.
Adult babies.
Okay, yeah, this is where I came from. Yeah!
I remember that D&D game that Brennan did in College Humor, and he was like, yeah, rock is powerful. 100 years ago, this bard rocked so hard that he caused 100 of his audience members to immaculately become pregnant, regardless of gender.
What?
And they all were born with cool denim jackets and mullets.
What the fuck?
And then he kept this going for like 5 minutes, and then eventually...
Was I in there?
Eventually he was like, if you want to know more about it, go check out the libraries. And then they didn't.
They didn't go and check out the libraries?
No, because as soon as it stopped being easy for them to just ask the person, they lost interest. As soon as they had to do some work.
Oh, that's upsetting.
It was just a bit, and he wanted to shut it down. But if he said go to the libraries, then that gave him time to actually write up a history for it, and they just never went to go do it. At least they haven't yet. I haven't finished that series yet.
I would have, like, loved to, like, see a whole bit on that. I don't know.
And then he treats them like they're the crazy people when they ask normal questions. He's like, yeah, they all came out with immaculate mullet hair and jean jackets. What? So these babies, what happened to them? Well, they grew up. So they're like bigger babies. Yeah, that's adults.
They're like bigger babies?
Yeah, 'cause they just grew up.
Like,
but he
are
was
they
following...
not weird for asking that question?
It's weird that they asked that in the context of the game, but at the table it would have been normal for them to ask that. It's just in the world it's weird, and he treated them like they're the weird ones for asking. Is this a short?
What?
Is that a short?
Probably not.
And ends there.
CJ, stop showing them the behind the magic bullshit.
Yeah. Behind the mat. You don't want me to explain the video making process to them?
Yes.
It'll ruin their immersion.
Yes.
It needs to continue to be inconsistent to be enjoyable. Replace your battery.
Really? No jump scare?
No, they gotta set you up for the next one. You're expecting it now.
What am I...
What would you do if you were here?
Probably die?
I'd start a fire.
Oh, you fucking... Okay,
That's
that's...
Chucky.
That's why the jump... That was Chucky. Straight up. Cool, I guess I'll go back. This is where they're gonna jump scare me.
Logan's back. Back again.
I used to wear a hood a lot in high school.
I remember that.
Anytime I, like, sat down or stood up, people would be like, "Would the real Slim Shady please stand up?" Because I'm a very skinny person and I wore a fucking hood all the time.
You know when his friend died, Slim Shady, Eminem.
I'm gonna let you know I'm ignoring you right now so that you cannot catch me off guard when I inevitably get jump scared.
But the story is really interesting.
You can tell it to me after I get jump scared.
You're so annoying.
Is there
Listen
a
to my
place
story.
Is there a place to get out of here? Can I, like, go in here? Tell your fucking story.
Okay. So, after one of Eminem's friends died, he started a crippling Vicodin addiction.
Yeah, fucking do it.
And because of it, he could only eat, like, fast food and stuff because he couldn't keep anything else down. So for a couple of months, all he ate was, like, Taco Bell and Burger King and all that shit. So he got really fat. And, like, he'd get to the point where, like, the employees aren't even like, "Oh my god, that's Eminem." They'd just be like, "Hey, he's here again." And then one day he went into, I think it was a Burger King, and he's eating a burger, and then these two kids come up, and they're like, "Is that Eminem? Should we ask for his autograph?" And then one of the kids says, "That's not Eminem. Eminem's not fat." So in the middle of this Burger King, he goes, "Motherfucker!" And then that causes him to start this exercise routine where he just, like, runs for, like, way more than it's, like, healthy to. Like, he would just, like, run until he got hospitalized repeatedly until he lost all that weight.
Okay.
And after that is when he sold another album that went triple platinum or something like that because he, like, got his life back together. So if you want to, you can summarize that story as he got his life together because a little kid asked if the real Slim Shady was there, and then he stood up.
Haha.
You're not fun.
What was... So you're saying he had a problem with food?
He had a Vicodin addiction, which made it so he couldn't eat normal food. So he got over his addiction, then started eating well, and then sprinted like a crackhead every day until he was hospitalized, until he was skinny again.
Okay, okay, I didn't hear the addiction part. I was all like, I feel like there's more to that. I feel like there was a lot of drugs mixed in, but yeah. No,
Yeah, it was. One of his friends died, and he picked up a Vicodin addiction to get over the grief.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't hear the drug part, so I was all like, something about that feels disrespectful.
Also, fun fact, Vicodin is the drug that House does in House MD.
Oh yeah, he's addicted, isn't he?
Yeah. Or as he says it, "No, I take them because they're yummy."
Does he really say that?
He says that sarcastically to one of his clients.
Oh, okay.
There's also one where a guy shows up and he's like, "I think I have dementia and cancer and respiratory problems," and he just keeps naming all this random shit that he clearly does not have. And he says, "What makes you think you have all this?" "Well, I went online and all the symptoms say it's like that." And he's like, "You know what? You're exactly right. I have something that can fix it. Wait right here." Then he goes to the pharmacy. He gets a bunch of Vicodin or whatever. Like, he gets a bunch of painkillers. And then he goes to one of those, like, quarter turn candy machines. and he dumps all the pills into his own pocket, and then he fills it with Tic Tacs, and then he puts the cap on it, gives it to the guy, and says, "Okay, take these twice a day, and if the problems return, come back here and ask me for a refill specifically." And then he sends him off, and it works. And then at the end of the episode, he gets paged down and says, "Hey, Mr. Whoever the fuck wants to see you." And he looks out the window and sees him shaking again. And then he looks over to his friend and says, "You got change for $1?"
Oh my god.
So he can give him more fucking Tic Tacs.
That's so horrible. The guy didn't get charged for that, did he?
He did. Well, his insurance company did.
That's kind of fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, is there no repercussions for that? Is that just the episode?
I mean, he goes to jail at some point.
House does?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think it's for that.
Okay, never mind then. I said good, but I should have let you finish your sentence.
House does all kinds of illegal shit.
Why?
Because it's cool to watch the guy that doesn't listen to the rules save people, and then the snobs that follow the book get put in their place.
There was a Family Guy bit.
It's a wish fulfillment. Oh, yeah.
That I
don't
thought
need
was
the
hilarious.
rules. The rule book. Oh, but how are you going to do that without the... Oh. It's like, if you're going to save this patient, you'll need this. Hands in the rule book. Get the fuck out of here. Throws it out the window. Wait, that was the rule book. How are you going to help this guy if you don't follow the... Oh.
Yeah, that's funny. Does he actually say those words in the
Something
show?
like that.
I don't follow the rules.
He credits Arceus as the creator of the world.
Arceus? Who's
He's
that?
the guy that made all the god of Pokemon. And he doesn't bring up Pokemon, he just says Arceus in place of God.
That is so weird. Why?
It's funny. He's an atheist.
But, like, so that's just for, like, Pokemon lovers to understand and nobody else?
If you don't get it, you don't get it. There's a lot of jokes that you need to actually understand the context.
Because my brain first went to Arceus, but then I thought to myself, did they name Arceus after something else?
Fallout 1 had a really fucking good rule for its comedy. The rule was, if the person doesn't get the joke, they shouldn't even know that a joke has been made.
Wait, so, Fallout 1, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like subtle comedy. I would like to get to the point where all my jokes are like that, but I am not subtle yet. I am working on it.
Yeah?
It's probably not on here, but I have to specifically be more bombastic on here in order to keep my energy high.
Yeah, same. But it's really hard to make commentary when you're getting the shit scared out of you.
Yeah, so you need to talk about this other thing so you can get your mind off of it, so when the guy jumps in front of you and the two caps on that thing look like eyes, you don't get scared.
Yeah.
Do you see the eyes?
What eyes?
On the top of the caps of the water drums.
On top of
To your right. They're forward. Yeah, to the right. There. Okay. You see that? There's a sideways one, and I looked over and I thought it was eyes.
Oh, that one right there?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know what they're saying.
What would you do in Until Dawn?
Yeah, I don't... Is that the one with the weird fucking,
The Wendigos?
I'd probably die, CJ. I'm gonna be honest.
Again, the answer is start a fire. You will get somebody there fast. The situation will be monitored.
What do you mean?
If you're, like, in the woods and there's, like, you can't get help and all that shit, just start the biggest fucking fire you can, and law enforcement will arrive.
But, like, do you have the time before the Wendigo gets
Yeah, they have hours before anybody is in any trouble. And then they have hours
I just
after
imagine, like... I just imagine you, like, freaking out for, like, no reason, and you're, like, so fucking sure you saw a Wendigo, but, like, Nobody's hurt or anything. Everybody's just chilling in the fucking cabin. And then you just start a fucking fire. And I was like, CJ, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm decontaminating the outbreak source. You burned my room down. Potato, potato.
We need to get people here. Serve people here as quick as possible. We need law enforcement. We have signal.
They didn't, though.
But, like, in the situation, we do.
Oh, okay. The phones work for once.
For comedic effect. Yeah, the phones work for once.
Well, in Until Dawn, they have to get to, like, a ranger tower so they can use a long-range radio to get help. And then they say, you have to survive until dawn. Roll credits.
Oh, that guy kind of scared me.
He's got big lips.
Not as big as the security guards.
Yeah.
But all that made me think of was the fucking credit card thing from Andy and Lele. Where it's all like, but somebody could steal all the money off of your card. And she's all like, yeah, it's not like I'm being held at gunpoint or anything.
Did you see the guy?
Yeah, he's like right there. Yeah.
Hi. That's some interesting wood you're looking at. Go away, smooth skin.
You already made that joke.
Yeah, but they still look like ghouls.
I feel like I've used a lot of batteries.
If we play New Vegas, you have to play it.
Why is that?
Because I will blitz through the game, or
Do we want a more like genuine playthrough, or do we want a very fucking long series?
I know the game. It's gonna be a long series regardless, but I know the game too well. So my reactions are not going to be as good.
Okay, let's
Stelio.
Yo, battery, thought I saw something.
Stelio.
Is that a joke from Family Guy?
American Dad.
Oh yeah!
I like
Doesn't
him
he
saying
end up
it
being a
right.
good guy in the end?
He's bullying the dad because the dad is bullying his son to make him
Yeah, oh my god, I love that episode. God, American Dad, I think at least, like, has, like, gotten funnier the more it's gone on.
Guns kill people.
Oh my god, that episode's great. You're talking about all the classic episodes, too, not even, like, the more recent ones.
Guns don't kill people. Here, watch. Puts the gun on the table. Gun, kill someone. Don't be shy. Kill someone. You see, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Guns defend people against other people with smaller guns.
Yeah, let's get political.
This is my gun.
Do you agree with that? How do you feel about guns?
I think they equalize people as threat levels. They make the weak strong.
Oh, I'm supposed to jump. Sorry, I tried to jump, but all I did was climb, which was fucking useless.
Okay. So, whether we like it or not, guns exist.
Yes.
And people that don't like them are going to have them.
Yeah.
Or people that we don't want to have them.
Yeah.
So,
But making them illegal will stop the criminals from doing it, right?
do you think that... Okay. So, would you say you have the right to your own body?
Yes.
And it would be wrong for somebody else to have the rights to your body.
Yeah?
How are you able to have rights over your body if somebody else has a gun and you don't?
Well,
If they're
I'd cancel them on Twitter first.
If they're like, strip or die, it's either strip and I'm going to do this to you, or I'll shoot you, or I'm going to shoot you and then I'm going to do this to your body, you have no rights over your body.
We're making a stance. I own tons of guns. Illegally.
The point is, if you cannot defend your rights, you do not have rights.
Yeah? Tell that to my Twitter bio.
What is rules if there's nobody to enforce them?
This is a trick question.
No, it's not. It's very simple. Rules cannot exist without somebody to enforce them.
No. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around, does it make a sound?
Yes.
No.
Because we can measure the pressure wave even with no one there.
What do you think? Oh, he'll do.
Oh, I'll do? Oh, I'll do. I'll do. I do. I'll marry you. You piece of
Apu?
shit. I love rhymes that, like, fall flat. I find it very funny. Where it's all like, if I see somebody, I'm gonna pull the trigger, and then I'm gonna walk over to my mom and call her a very nice person.
Got away.
CJ's smiling. He's got a grin on his
So
face.
upset.
Where did you think that was going?
No, there's another one I'm trying to think of now. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like... Oh, it was Warp Zone. I said, you and I go out almost... trying to tell you stop one more hour till I'm done with my quest. No. Wait one more hour till I'm done with my quest. Trying to tell you stop. You keep teasing me with your giant face. I will wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those types of
Yeah,
things. I
that's
find it
fun.
funny. There's this one guy rapping, and he's doing like that whole like I like money and bitches type thing, and I'm not looking at that.
Andrew,
Do you want to see it?
what is it?
Okay, editor, you can go ahead and cut this.
And we're back.
Yeah, hello. We were talking about rhyming that falls flat.
Andrew did a anti-humor thing like that, where he showed me an animation where a guy was like, Mr. Whatever the hell your name is, why would you put your vinegar factory right next to your baking soda factory? Oh, it's fine. I've got narcoleptic Ned here to tell me if anything's wrong. If anything happened, he would call me on the phone. I don't know what narcoleptic is. It's probably Russian for hard worker. Ring, 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 ring. Wait. What? Ring. What the fuck do you mean, gas leak? And then he just explodes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with the fucking vinegar or baking soda.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Or like the fucking like those like subverting expectation humor things where the guy's on a skateboard and he flies through the air and then it cuts to somebody raking a leaf pile and then he hits the tree behind him.
Yeah. Man, Star Wars ruined that expression.
What, subverting expectations?
Yeah, because every time somebody tries to point out an inconsistency or a writing problem, they just get responded to with, oh, hello. That's not what they get responded to with. But they just get responded to with, that's just not what you wanted to happen. So that's, so it's just subverting your expectations. You're not smart enough to understand why it's good. Like, there was literally somebody whose argument was, if you didn't like it, then just pretend like it's something you wanted and see how you feel after that.
What?
It was like,
what does that mean?
I think it was Nando v Movies. I think. He said that. He was talking about the Star Wars movies. Or no, it was Cinema Wins.
He said that?
Yes, Cinema Wins said, if you don't like it, then pretend it's something you wanted and see how you feel after that.
I'm gonna need to see. Show me that clip afterwards.
I'll find it.
I don't think I can believe that a sane person said that. There's music playing. I hope it's not copywritten. What? Okay.
Yeah, this is funny. What is the most ridiculous thing you've covered on EFAP? For me, it's easily a line from episode 78. It breaks the laws of the Star Wars universe, but how did it make you feel?
Huh?
It breaks the laws of the Star Wars universe, but how did it make you feel? Oh, it pretend it's what you wanted and see how you feel. Cinema Wins. What fucking episode is that, though?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna guess it's episode 78. I want to see what they were covering, see if I can just find that fucking line.
Oh, well then. ain't this a predicament? Oh shit, he landed directly on his foot. Oh, I forgot about that.
He was talking about Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, that's... Cinema Wins was?
Yeah.
Is that directly tied to Cinema Sins?
No.
Okay, so it's just a play on it because that's a popular... And you don't agree with Cinema Sins either, do you?
No.
What is it about it that you disagree with?
It has to be bad regardless, and I'm not going to give a reason that's actually objective for it. I'm just going to continue to point out shit like...
Okay, and my biggest problem with Cinema Sins is he will simultaneously say, some of the stuff I say is a joke, and some of the stuff I say is actually serious, and he will not give you any way to tell which is which. He'll just say, if it makes sense, it's serious. If it doesn't, it's a joke.
What?
Yes.
Am I supposed to be running? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's
Oh
no
my
place like
god!
home.
Rise of Skywalker Cinema Win starts with a disclaimer about how he's not making this video for him and he's making it because every movie deserves to have something good said about it.
No. Hard disagree.
I'll find it.
Oh, it pulled off my thing.
Darling.
Oh, okay, because it put me in an animation.
I found it! I found it! Cinema Wins. Everything great about Star Wars Episode IX, Rise of Skywalker. 1 minute, 17 seconds. I guess I'd say pretend for a watch through that it's what you wanted and see how you feel. Call me in the morning. No, that's not it. God damn it. That's just similar.
It's just similar?
Yeah, I need to find the actual line.
Wait, what it...
Watch through it and pretend it's what you want while you're watching it, and then see how you feel.
Watch through and pretend it's like what you want? And what?
Yes.
I don't understand what that means.
Instead of, like, you know how if I hit you, you have a gut reaction that you don't like being hit?
Yeah?
Pretend that you like being hit and tell me how you feel. That's what he said about this movie.
That's not how that works.
I've been
That's what he said.
vulgar. And I want to
And,
say I'm sorry. I just
fucking
There's a cut.
64,000 people liked it.
But after the ceremony, I've made an honest woman of you. I promise. I'll be a different man.
I think this guy's a little crazy.
You think so?
I don't know. Something just seems a little off about him.
I want a family, a legacy, to be the father I never had.
This guy's so traditional.
Never let
Yeah.
anything happen to our children. Not like
I mean, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm a man. I think so, actually. Wait. Am I a guy? Am I a man?
Probably not. They want you to feel vulnerable.
wait here. You know you must be just as eager as I am to consummate our love. But try to enjoy the anticipation. Here, darling,
I don't...
this will help you relax.
Okay, I'm getting roofied in a locker. I don't like this.
No?
And you know what? We'll have to figure what happened 12 hours later in the next episode.
You know, in the wise words of Cosmo, who cares what you think? You're a woman.
Bye-bye. God, racist and sexist in one episode.
I'm
We're
just-
really covering all bases,
I'm
huh?
just quoting Fairy Odd Parents.